Welcome back to another episode of Who Am I to Judge podcast. I'm Alexis.
And I'm Samantha. Welcome back, everybody.
What's up, y'all?
We are back on a different schedule.
Yes, different schedule,
Trying
different
it out.
time. We'll see what happens. How are you?
At least I feel awake right now. I'm good. I have a clean apartment, which is very nice. I went to the pool yesterday, so I'm like doing summer stuff, so that makes me happy.
Yay!
So yeah, I'm good. Watched the Beyonce last night. Saw all of the things live. That was fun.
What are you eating? Are you eating Cheetos?
These are French fries.
Oh, that's hilarious. They looked crunchy. Okay, where are they from?
Crunchy. Chongman chickens randomly. I got this random chicken last night.
That's hilarious.
They're good. I think you would like these fries. They're giving like boardwalk fries.
I was just talking about boardwalk fries literally yesterday. That's so funny.
Apparently they don't have it at Six Flags anymore.
Anyways, okay.
How are you?
I'm good. I'm generally good. I'm annoyed these last couple of days just because I'm watching the dogs alone. So that's just like.
Is Julia back yet?
No, she comes back Tuesday. So I have like one more full day and then like a half a day. So,
oh my god!
I know. And so I'm just trying to like take it day by day, but it's obviously just gets me immediately annoyed. And not that she's out like vacationing, but just that I have to watch the two dogs. And so that's like generally annoyed by that, but up and down. Like I feel like someday, most of the time I'm kind of like, I usually operate very optimistic. And so I'm trying to stay optimistic in this time. I had a really good talk with Miguel yesterday, which made me like really happy because he's now in Guinea. So like, he had like reached out to me. I was like, oh my God, we can finally talk now. So like, it was good to talk to him. He always has good advice and like, just like makes me, grounds me. Like he's like, okay, but you will find a job. It won't take a year. He'll say things like that. But yeah, other than that, everything's good. I got to saw baby Aries, like his pictures came.
I know.
And so I was like, I know, it was so funny. He's so cute.
He is so cute.
I love the one with the stuffed animals. He's just looking like a little like alien. He's like, like, just like, what are they doing? But then with the little hat, he looks so cute with the little hat on.
He is just the most adorable.
I'm going to send you a picture of like, so yesterday they had like people over the house to celebrate my dad and my sister's birthday. So like a bunch of people were over there, but Ashley brought baby Azad.
Oh my God.
And he's like such a little cute baby. His eyes are just so cute. Yeah, and I haven't seen him since he was like an infant. So like seeing this, I was like, he is literally like a just adorable baby. He could be on like a commercial. It just said delivered. With his little big eyes. Like, he's so cute.
Oh, my God. He's like a full person.
I know, and his hair. I love his hair.
He is so cute. I just love all these babies.
Like, I know. It was crazy.
I'm obsessed that you guys have it.
And then we have Candace's baby, Santana.
Oh
Santana
God,
was there, too. Like, it was just
How old is Santana again?
So they're all born with, like, so Santana, I think, is 9 months. Yeah, because Santana's birthday is October 31st. She was born on Halloween.
Oh my God.
So okay. Santana's 9 months, and then baby Azad is 3. No, I think he's about to be 4 months, and then Keela, and then Aries is about to be 2. So they're all like they will all be. Potentially a Santana might be the year ahead, but that's just because of like the deadlines. But they're all born in the same grade. Exactly. They should all be in the same grade because they're all born within months apart from each other.
And that's exactly how they were, right?
Yeah, well, yeah, kind of. It's like Keela and Ashley. Candace is born the year after with Camille. Then I'm born the year after with Alton. 2 years later comes Adam. Like, so it's like the whole, like, so it's like, it's so fun to see like this like third generation, right? Because like all kind of starting to have the experience I had as a kid, because I feel like the second generation, like Mia, Michaela, them didn't really get that, but it's now fun to see like their kids have it, so it's like really fun. I'm excited, but yeah, we got a lot to talk about today, y'all. So let's get to it.
Episode, as they would say.
Let's get to it. Okay, so
full disclosure, like I know we're supposed to talk about the Justin Bieber
We're going to
album.
talk about it, okay?
Alexis hasn't listened yet.
I haven't. A lot has been
play.
going on this week. Okay, I got laid off. I've been sad, but it's gonna be a good pick me up.
Don't be sad.
We are gonna listen to it because
already.
Our faithful listener Shahani wants us to do it, so we'll do it. Okay, so let's talk. Okay, who's on? Do you want me to ask?
You can ask me, I guess.
Okay, who's on trial this week?
So we got a couple people. Well, first, let's just say rest in peace to Malcolm Jamal Warner.
So he's on trial, but not in a bad way. We want to talk about him though, so that's why he's on trial.
Yes, we want to just say rest in peace. Like
I have more to say than that.
I was very Alexis. Let me talk. I was very shocked and devastated by this loss. Like he is truly
he's an icon.
And a staple in the Black community, and just a lot of people's first crush or first
first TV show that you kind of remember watching. Like for me, I feel like
it was just like a guy, just like a guy that's just so cute. It's just so sad. I can't. You go ahead and tell your thoughts.
No, I agree. Like I feel like The Cosby Show is one of the first shows that I remember watching, and not that I watched it when it was on air, but I just remember I would go to my grandma's house every Friday, it was just kind of always on. So it's like the first show where I remember like a black family that looked like our PG County families, right? Middle class to upper middle class. And so it was just like, it was great. And this is my thing. It really struck me that he died drowning. Like, and that to me, it's always startling when I find like an adult drowning, because it's just like, wow, like, I don't know. In my mind, I'm always just like, it's a child type of death, but like, no, like he died in a rip current. His daughter was there, I saw, and a surfer was able to rescue the daughter, but they did rescue him, but they couldn't revive him. And it was just like, I don't know, that's striking. I feel like one thing I'm always drawn back to is just how magnificent and like mighty water is. Like, even we're swim team kids, and like I feel like I don't think about it like that, but it's like I watched this documentary on Netflix last year. It's about deep water diving. I'm going to send it to you if I remember the name. And these people, it's like competitions of professional divers.
You told me about that.
Yes.
This girl died.
Yes.
Went down there for too long.
Yes, and people die all the time doing this, right? And it's something that's just like, I feel like they kind of just show you the depths of the water. I just remember this one scene where they're like, show you, and it's like, yeah, you can see through the water. It's cute, it's blue, it's crystal clear, it's nice. Then there's this part where it's like murky. There's a certain type of marine life. You can professional swimmers could get there, Navy swimmers could get there, and then there's depths beyond that's like pitch black. We've never seen. Yes. It's unexplored. The marine life there, we don't know what's down there, and it's
aliens are probably in the ocean,
and it's completely black. And I just feel like it's something that people don't realize how mighty the ocean is. I feel like sometimes we like play with it, and we're just like, oh yeah, we're going to the beach. It's a dangerous situation.
Oh my goodness, yeah. My mom always she always made us aware of, they were just always worried about it. I think my mom, just being a nurse, she was in the emergency room, she had just seen so much stuff, so she would just always be very concerned about rip currents and stuff, and just told us what to do, to swim parallel to the ocean, swim horizontally if you feel like you're getting pulled back and stuff. So yeah, it's definitely not a game. The ocean is very mighty, and it is just so powerful. It is so powerful, and just water in general. And my mom always just told me you can drown in a tablespoon of water. It does not take a lot.
Absolutely.
And so it's just it is you can be
strong
swimmer and just not know what to do, or just get
what you're dealing with,
overwhelmed. Because that's the thing. It's just the rip current, for anybody that doesn't know, because it's very important to know this, it's just when the water crashes and it pulls back into the ocean. So like getting caught in that pull back, and then if another wave is coming or you're just like overwhelmed and you're trying to swim against it, like it just is it's a scary moment. So yeah, y'all,
it's scary. And so yeah, and then it just was something that I was like, wow, like I feel like, not that he was playing with or anything, but I'm just saying it's something that I'm always reminded by, that like it's like this is a whole world, and it's like under there, and it is, the water is not to be played with. And I feel like I don't know if sometimes you get on your For You page like the North Sea content of like the fishermen in the North Sea, but I feel like each time I see that, I'm like, I'm not getting in a fucking ocean, because like the waves are like crashing on the boat to the point where the boat's like moving, and you're just like, and we're talking like a big ass boat, and I'm just like, yeah, like it can get so powerful.
Oh my goodness, I don't know how that was like the main form of transportation for a minute, because it's just like a storm in the ocean, like,
and people really do be doing stuff in the ocean. Like, did you watch Naiad on Netflix? It's a movie about this girl who like swims across some ocean, and she has a team, and she took her multiple tries, but even just that, like by the time when she finally gets it done, when she's like they show like the real footage of her emerging from the like beach, you know, I mean, like an eye swollen, like a black eye. Like, I mean, it looked as if she got beat up, right. You know, like her lips are like really, really swollen. And like, and it's just like, oh my God. And this is all from just swimming. Yeah. Obviously she was swimming for multiple days straight and stuff, but
yeah, I mean, I definitely have felt beat up after getting out of the water before. Like, I'm just like, those waves will crash on you and not think twice, you know? So we love Malcolm Jamal Warner. Like, I am so sad that he's not here, and I just feel for his family. Like,
yes,
like he actually was a good Black man.
Yes,
in this world. And it's just like we don't have many of those. Just like talented.
Oh God,
talented, and
don't get the beautiful Black men coming on for us on this pod.
I mean, he should be somebody. I feel like he was somebody that, you know, Black men looked up to. Hopefully, I know I just appreciated his presence on the Cosby Show, and
yeah, I mean, I think,
and beyond that,
and so like, yeah, we pray for his family, and may he rest in peace, and may they find some peace from this, and we will move on.
So next up, next person on trial. Did you want to talk about? Oh, go ahead.
What were you gonna say?
I was like, did you want to talk about Laverne?
Yeah,
Cox?
well, Laverne Cox is on trial, so I don't know if y'all saw, or if you saw, Samantha, but like on she was. Yeah, that's right. She like posted a video basically how she kind of like ended this little whatever you want to call it, fling, relationship, whatever, with this like
she was talking about in past tense, like
okay,
this guy.
So she dated a guy who was a Trump supporter. He voted for Trump. He was conservative and a cop, yes,
and the NYPD cop.
And so she got a lot of pushback from that, obviously, because people were just being like, "How could someone who's a trans Black woman be dating someone?"
Kind of flippantly,
yeah, she didn't say. She said it very flippantly, and she just was recounting something.
When she was talking about a show, she was inviting people to her show where she was going to go in depth about this. So,
yeah. And so she got a lot of pushback from it, from, you know, many different people from all different communities. But then also she had some people that were giving really good nuanced takes about it. But basically the whole argument came down to like, how could someone with so many marginalized identities be dating someone who is totally against their existence, and also then talking about it in a manner that makes it seem like that's normal, okay, and fine. So what were your thoughts?
When I originally saw it, I don't know, I feel like I'm just different. Like, I don't go into like a rage. Like, I'm not like, oh my God, what the fuck? I was just like, interesting. I know this is going to cause a lot of, you know, discourse. And I was happy that I didn't listen to a lot of discourse until I listened to Dominique Morgan. My girl, I'll be tuning in.
I love her. Me too.
Every day.
Me too.
And when she goes live, I be on her lives.
Same.
When she's
Anytime
getting her
she's
nails
on, I'm
by
on.
Juju.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So she just had a really beautiful, I think, take about it because it's real. And I think that, like, basically what she was saying is just like most people, if you're dating men or if you're a marginalized person and you're dating men, let's be real, you're probably dating somebody that has problematic beliefs or politics or whatever, but you're able to dissociate from that, or you just kind of like, you either get closer to that politic or you just are able to kind of block it out. And I'm talking about like straight or like cisgendered straight men, because yeah. And so, like, when she talked about it like that, I'm just like, wow, that is very real. And it's just like, if you think about who would even be like the pool of men to choose from as a trans Black woman, and you want to be loved in this world, you want to blah 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 blah. It's like, I get like why I feel like it's like, whoa, like that's kind of some level of like self-hate, it feels like, you know, because it's just like MAGA and a cop. This was like during the pandemic, she said. So it was a little bit, it's not like now, which I think is not much different, but it is like hindsight is 2020 a little bit. And so I just appreciated that nuance. I also thought it was interesting that like Dominique was saying like she was kind of happy that Laverne was opening up like this, because when she is in spaces with her, like she's a little bit more distant to the Black girls, and it's just like
she's more polished and like buttoned up. Like it's a different type of version of her you're getting. Yeah,
she's an Emmys girl. You know, she's on the red carpet. Like, so it's just like you don't see that. You don't see it back into her personal life, and it's just like she's a 50-year-old. I think she's 50. 50-year-old trans woman. She's had a lot of different experience. I'm sure a lot of people in that experience have dated men that were
absolutely
completely homophobic at some, like, you know what I'm saying? So I thought that was interesting. She made it. Laverne made another statement. I don't even remember. Like, she was just telling them to come to her show. But yeah, I'm curious your thoughts. What were your
I
thoughts?
agree. I mean,
I aligned with Dominique's thoughts for the most part. I was like, true.
Yeah.
And I'm going to listen to you because you are a trans Black woman and you know this experience. And yeah.
I also follow, oh my God, I wish I remember her name. She went to, I don't know, did she come on your For You page? She's like a dark-skinned Black girl. She's usually like, she lives in New York. She just graduated from Columbia. She has a TikTok. But she kind of tuned in and was just kind of like, there's just so many, like being a trans, and hopefully I can articulate this the way she articulated it, but kind of like being a trans woman, you're just kind of always like searching for like the kind of like what Dominique said, a soft place to land, a safe place, and like love, because there's so many things coming, attacking you politically, socially, whatever. And she talked about how there's been many times also where she just like needed financial security. So she's like fucking a fucking finance bro. You know what I'm saying? That lives in Midtown Manhattan, that probably votes for Trump because he's good with his, Trump is good for his money or whatever, because he's making hundreds of thousands of dollars a year. But she's like, right. She's like, I'm doing what I have to do because of the fact that like right now, like my parents, like I don't know if this was her case, but it's like in some people's case, like their parents have cut them off. They're surviving now on like what they can find and get in a job. Yes. So it's like, yes, like, so it's just, I say that to say she was kind of making the point of like, there's so many reasons why trans women date people that you would not think it makes sense, right? That like maybe, and a lot of, some of it is down to survival, and some of it is also down to just like, because there's so many things that, kind of what you were saying, you're kind of all, what Dominique was saying, you're kind of always sacrificing something, and possibly political views is one, but at the same, in return, you're getting money, you're getting whatever it is. And so I feel like I feel like sometimes all these things are always complicated, and they're always and I feel like that's the thing with like human existence, because I've like thought about this deeply when it comes to like other things, like for example, like with Dr. Umar, when he talks about like how can a black person date a white person, and he's kind of making the like equaling the fact that like as a black person, white people perpetuate racism, so like how could you find that as a soft place to land? And I feel like it's interesting because I've never seen people take it further than that when it comes to like gender, and it's like as a woman, men by their existence are perpetuate sexism and misogyny. However, nobody ever thinks about the fact that like a woman and a man getting together could be in opposition to like a woman's existence, freedom, liberation. And so, but nobody would ever say that. And I'm sure the like talking point back to that might be, well, it's complicated, right? Like you can find some men that are also very kind, just like some people would say it's complicated with race. You can find white people that are also very anti-racist. I say the same thing in the sense of this, where it's like this is a complicated nature, where it's like I don't know if it's so because they did this, they must hate trans women, or a trans woman must hate themselves because they're dating this type of person. I also wonder if there's some complicated nuance in there where it's like they're willing to like, you know, post pictures of me while other type of men are like still like hiding me, or they're giving me financial freedom that I want versus dating somebody who's broke and like can't support me in my survival mode right now. Like I feel like there's complicated things to it. And so I feel like I kind of left it being like, yes, like this is apparently not an odd occurrence of trans people, like and
right.
and we're kind of as straight people just kind of finding like late to the party, and like we need to get our like not straight, but you know what I'm saying, cisgender people
I was like straight
getting people sorry in my mind I was like straight people but yeah, like I feel like we're late to the party and we're putting our like ignorant thoughts on it.
Yes, and people need to look at themselves, especially women, okay, that date men, because I can't tell you the amount of times that it's just like it is very I won't say like hard to find, but it is a unique experience to find. I'll talk about a black man who is, you know, just tolerant and accepting of a lot of different lifestyles and doesn't think like, you know, like that to me is very like my understanding is that we come in this world and we should be able to allowed to express ourselves however we want, and there's nothing wrong with that. And you would be, I mean, I don't think you would be surprised the amount of men that are just like, nah, that's weird, like I don't know like it's like okay. So even me, like dating people that are like, you know, okay with gay people, but like they have still said like problematic things that I'm just like challenging them about or whatever, and it's just like this, it's just not that far-fetched. Like, and I think people need to really look at themselves and don't judge, because it's just like you think the dating pool for just cis women is hard. Like I can't imagine being a trans woman and then like
I agree,
you know, and then dating in this like climate. So I am interested to see like what her show says. I'm grateful for the nuance that was provided, and people really need to look at themselves before they start pointing out things, because I know a lot of black men like didn't vote.
I mean, the same. Yes, we do, and just like the same people that are on their Twitter, and it's just like the same people I'm sure that were making stitches to the video and you know whatever responding back to her. Have a man at home that probably aren't taking their equal share of the child rearing. They're not cooking. They're
say like
they're
you need to be in the kitchen.
Right. They're disrespectful. They possibly didn't vote. Like all these things to me are in opposition of like a woman, a woman who chooses to be with this man's liberation, freedom, respect, politically and socially. So it's just kind of like,
you want perfection. Like, what do you
right,
want?
exactly. It's like, just because sometimes I feel like that's a thing. That's an interesting thought. It's like sometimes I feel like if it's not glaring, like if it's not like a gross gesture, people don't take it seriously. Like I feel like for most Black people, voting for Trump is like the most gross, egregious thing one of the most gross, egregious things you could do.
Mm-hmm.
And I feel like, however, other little things, like, I mean, this is not a little thing, but to me, like, not voting should be a huge deal. Like, I am not dating someone who did not vote, especially in this cycle, period.
Mm-hmm.
But then
I can't tell you the amount of people that haven't. Like,
that's what I'm saying.
People that I respect.
It's not that big of a deal. It's not that big of a deal to some people. And that's what I'm saying. It's like, and I think it's because to them, it's not like such an egregious act. So they're able to like be, sweep it under the rug. However, what I'm saying is it's still disrespectful things, right? Like the things that we're coming at Laverne for, it's the same shit. It's just that like it's not in the package of voting. It's in the package of like mean words, being an absent father, not voting. It's still the same impact though. It's still disrespectful,
right,
and harmful.
Yeah, I agree. So it's just like people really need to like. I don't think coming out and talking about it was the smartest thing to do because
why? Just because she got a lot of hate.
Yes, and because I'm like, I don't know if that's just that's probably not the safest environment for a trans woman, and it's just like maybe that like normalizes things a little bit or but hey, apparently she has a show at City Winery. You can go down there and go see it.
In New York?
I'm sure it's in New York.
That's hilarious.
And see it. Let me go see where City Winery. Girl, how did I get here? That's what it's called. It's tomorrow. Let's see. It's at 8. Oh, there's still tickets left. If anybody wants to go. And I think there's one at 6 and 8. But anyways, so we'll see. I'm sure there'll be some discourse. Oh no, it's just at 8. The doors open at 6. I'm sure there'll be some follow up from that. But
I think so too.
But anyways, I think we can move on. We do have a stacked show today. And the next person that is on trial is Mr. Sharpe, Mr. Shannon Sharpe.
And you are really on trial, like with a gavel in hand, court is starting, yes. Okay?
Boy, you go ahead, Alexis. You go
So
ahead.
The news broke earlier this week so remember y'all, a couple months ago, me and Samantha were talking about Shannon Sharpe and how he got like in a situation with an OnlyFans creator who was 19, and she was remember the baby gravy we were talking about y'all a couple months ago, all that nasty shit.
That black baby.
So remember she was suing him, and so they have settled. Mr. Sharpe has settled with her, and it was somewhere she was asking for $50 million. So it's either $50 million or less, but whatever it was, earlier this week she made a post saying, I'm retiring from OnlyFans, y'all. Like, I'm going to take this time to embark on new endeavors. And so people were trolling, obviously, Shannon Sharpe after this, because it's like, you have retired this white woman at 19. Mind you, Shannon is known for saying things about his kids and how he's not going to give them all of his money left over his earnings when he passes, that he's only, I know that he had a budget for his daughter's wedding. And so people were trolling because they're just like, you have just retired this 19-year-old white woman, and I guess I'll marry
a white man and
right. And so that was a whole thing. It was like she's gonna probably now use this generational wealth of money to now marry a white man, start a family, and retire his family in the next of the bloodline for years to come, because she's gonna invest that money, obviously make it grow and all that other stuff.
To her daughter.
And so people were just like, people were trolling him because they were just kind of like, it's embarrassing. This is embarrassing. It's humiliating. It's disappointing. It's an indictment on his character. I don't know. What are your thoughts? You can go first. Dominique had a good video on this. Did you see it?
Maybe I'll put it in here.
She was like, she was talking about what he needs to do.
Imagine What did she say? I forget.
Well, she was like, the first thing he needs to do is give a donation to his daughter. Give her. And then the second thing was like donate to like a grassroots like Black girl organization. The other thing is to like go through like a series, like some type of therapy, like some type of journey where we physically see it. Like he's like, he's going to a therapist. He's like not reporting back, but like eventually we'll have like a sit down interview with someone where he's sharing what he's learned and how he views women. He's like, he's just investing basically money in Black women, his family, and also going through some type of deep therapy, because this is actions of a sick man, basically.
It just sucks because he talks a good talk. Like, like he knows how to talk to white people, or just like, I don't know. But I'm looking at his page, like the picture of him and his daughter that he has tagged. Like people are like commenting under it and stuff.
I mean, I just think it's embarrassing. It's like it is like it was just kind of like immediately once the settlement check hit, I'm retiring, and it is embarrassing because it's just like Monique warned you that like you need to stop going. Like there's for so many reasons. One, obviously, this white woman. There's just so many layers. This is hard to even start. Okay, one, the age. He had no business being with a 19-year-old anyway. So this is embarrassing for that, because it's like you got fucking played by someone you had no business even touching.
Michelle, I don't know if that's
Monique warned you. You thought you were too fucking good for yourself. You were like, I got money, I'm in shape, whatever, and it's biting you in the ass. The second thing is not apart from the age. This woman is a white woman. You could have instead given this money to your kids, invested it in, Black charities or foundations, organizations, or even at the bare minimum, retired a Black OnlyFans creator. That was another thing that Monique said. She needs to retire some other OnlyFans people that are Black. But instead, it's this white woman who will live a happy white life with your, 30 million, whatever it is. It's embarrassing. It's actually shameful. It's very shameful.
That's what it is. It is definitely shameful. I think that, I mean, hey, the fact that this girl came out and made a post about it, like that actually eats. Like
I know.
She said, yeah, y'all catch me next time. Like I've done OnlyFans. Like what? Honestly, there's gonna be I feel like there's gonna be a lot more lawsuits coming out similarly, just because it's like,
I feel like every week we come to this, but it's just like, what is up with men? Like, fucking date someone that is not a child. It's not hard. And then have consensual sex. When they say anything of the liking of like, this is uncomfortable for me, I don't like this, just fucking stop. It's not hard. Instead, y'all get yourselves in these weird ass situations, and it's a white woman, Shannon. Not that you can't be with a white woman, but she's a 19-year-old. That's shameful. The crazy part about it. Yeah, and you're from the South. Like you have family roots. Like their ancestors are looking down at him. That's rolling.
Dr. Umar said, so don't call me white girl. I had Dr. Umar on this week, and he was just like, when Black men, have entered the vagina of a white woman, that they feel like they have conquered, they are free. They are really free, blah, blah. I mean, the age thing, I'll say, like, the thing that I think with the age is like, I don't know, but I think that they obviously don't want somebody that is mature and that's going to challenge them in any way, shape, or form. Because you would think somebody that's like old, like Shannon Sharpe, could date, a 32-year-old and still have like, some of that like young, like, that youthful vibe of like, they're into Beyonce and they're going to the concerts and they're just like young and keeping up with all the blah, blah, blah. 19,
but is that not tiring for a 50-year-old? Like that's my thing. I'm like, even I don't care if you're outside. He's
tired now.
It's not tiring to be with like a person who's trying to be outside 24/7. Like you're 50. I'm sure Alexis. You're sleepy at a point. I'm sure you're sleepy.
I just can't.
I don't care what anyone says. I know you're sleepy.
I just don't even want to talk to a 19-year-old for that long because like your brain is not developed, and it's just like, what are you going to say to me that, you know, obviously it's like I feel like probing and like, you know, learning about their world is semi interesting, but at like I just get completely like
I just
know.
would love to talk to him. I would love to know what his family, like his children, are saying to him when it's like, you have retired a white 19-year-old OnlyFans.
I mean, they might be, you know how families are. They just will not talk about the elephant in the room.
I'm sorry. This is a big ass scandal. He is embarrassing, and I feel like for me, if my father had anything to do with a 19-year-old, I would probably not speak to him for another couple years, because to me it's inherently predatory. The power dynamics are so skewed. There's nothing to me that can tell me this is consensual. It is predatory. So I would think very low of my father if that happened. I can't imagine.
But that money talks. Like,
but apparently he had them on a tight fucking budget. The money wasn't talking for them. I know,
but he probably gives them something. Especially now, they're probably just like, this might be a good opportunity to be like, this is good leverage to get more. But it is shameful. It is shameful. It is like you are like a joke.
Like our aunt, like to me, he can never speak on anything like about dating, about women, about anything, because I'm just like,
I don't even want to hear his opinion about
South.
Anything.
Your ancestors were probably slaves. They probably, like, in the South, worked hard. You know, you get this generational wealth through football, and you blow it on a 19-year-old
white girl.
It is shameful, Shannon. You've retired them before you retired your own fucking kids.
Yes.
Shameful.
This girl that you're never probably going to speak to again.
And then let's just go back to the beginning. You're allowing her to talk to you crazy. You're like, she's talking about baby, like I want to have the baby gravy in you, and like I want to make a big black baby,
20K each cheek.
Right. You're letting her talk to you like that as a black man,
you like
talking about a big black baby.
I just don't understand how you like that at 57.
He's from the South. I don't know. Maybe some weird.
Girl. I'm like, this girl doesn't even got no cheeks. Like, what are you talking
about? And honestly, as the 19-year-old,
I
would be disgusted to have sex with a 50-year-old. Ugh.
She getting that money. She don't care.
Look, even if I'm getting money, I'm still gonna have to like probably gag. I'm sorry. It's disgusting. It's disgusting.
I mean, she's fulfilling maybe a fantasy of her own. Who knows? Like, but it is embarrassing. Like, I don't know. Like, I just don't want to hear him talk. Like, I don't want to hear him interview anybody or be like, come on. Like, you know, I'd be like, come on, Shannon, come on, blah, blah, blah. Like, I don't want to hear him
terrible
talking.
Let's round this out with we have to talk, y'all, and we'll talk about this on Beehive Buzz another day, but we gotta talk about the Cowboy Carter tour ended last night in Las Vegas.
I know. How do you feel?
Well, it's funny because me and Samantha were talking prior to the thing, and I said,
you did.
Destiny's Child might be coming out, Jay-Z might be coming out. You did. And she said to me, no, I don't think that's gonna happen.
I did not.
And everything I said came true, except Shabuzi.
Yes, I forgot about Shabuzi. I was very shocked.
Were you?
Like, yes, I was not expecting Michelle and Kelly to be on stage. Okay?
I watched the beginning of the show, and then I was obviously going to sleep because I got to sleep early. But I had a lot of thoughts, like, where I was just kind of like, because you asked me, like, you know, how do you feel at the end of the era?
Yeah.
Like, I love the moment where after they're like, the intro to American Requiem, and it's like and it's like not in the song but like in the show. There's just so much anticipation to Beyonce coming out. And last night I just felt the weight of this era, the moment where it was just kind of like she's coming out for the final time, like she's in that big ass jacket, and it was just kind of like, you did that.
Yes.
Like, you know, like this entire, I'm not even talking about the tour, but it's like from the beginning launch, when we saw you at the Super Bowl with those big blonde curls, you dropped them, you know, the Texas Hold'em, and it was just like, you're setting the tone. And then it's like the album came out. People had mixed reviews, but generally good.
Oh my God.
Critically acclaimed, right?
Until this day. It's
right?
On my recently played.
We get Beyonce Bull. I mean, it was just kind of like, and you get the album of the year. Like, I literally was just like, you got, you know, best country album at the Grammys. So much so they're making a new fucking category. I was like, you did that. And now she has the highest grossing country tour of all time. Like, it was just kind of like, I hope like in that moment when like the smoke was coming up and she was about to come out, like it was just like, I am like, you did that. Yeah. You did that.
She did know it. You could feel it with the energy. Like,
yes.
And I do love that. Just like, it's a lot of stuff.
Yes. And it's just like,
she's just like gonna be like, you know, you can.
And it's a little face. Yes. And the word, I forget the word that I'm gonna use, but it's like there's just so much anticipation because it's like I feel like they like linger that part a little bit longer. So you're just like, emerge her now. And then she comes and you're just like,
and then it opens.
Yes, and it opens, yes. I was just like, y'all
it's
did
just so
that,
good.
Beyonce.
I'm telling you.
And like, even more so than Act 1. Like, I feel like this
was
more...
How do you feel about the tour?
No, this is the thing. Renaissance to me isn't... Okay, the tour. I'm sorry. Sorry, I thought we were just talking about the eras. Okay, but the tour... I mean, the tour was great.
Like, so, like, we're at the end of it. So, do you think that Cowboy Carter... How do you think it compares sport-wise?
To me, it's equal. Like, I it's hard for me to say it was better because I do think... I have never been to a concert so original than Renaissance. So to me, Renaissance will always be, it can't be, it's like, to me, it's always going to be at a level where it's like hard to beat because it's so original. I have been at many shows where they like bring a historical critique, where they like show visuals, but it's Beyonce, so it's magnified. So to me, I feel like it's at the same level. Like she outdid what I thought she could do for this tour. And she hit a 10 out of 10 mark, which to me, Renaissance was at the 10 out of 10. I thought she did a fantastic job. The only critique I would say is like, I wish, and we said this earlier, but I wish every night she had a new opening outfit, especially because we know that she had the outfits.
I still feel like Renaissance was amazing. Obviously, it just was very raw. It was like the raw files, and this was like,
yes,
this was just like you said, it was just perfect. Like just the dinner, like all of it was just so good, and I just feel like the energy of this one it was just like encapsulated in just like a cool way.
I think the point of this was like legacy. Like she is in like, and just like she is making,
oh my God.
Yeah, legacy. Like she is making her mark in country music and like sticking basically a middle finger to them and doing it in such a historic fashion that she's breaking all the records they will never ever be able to break. No country artist will ever go on a tour that's higher grossing than Beyonce's country tour, right? And it's just like, to me, it's like she's creating this legacy in country music. Obviously she's reclaiming it. That's but like, you know, but it was just I feel like it was just great. I then wanted to, I have a little bit more to say though before we get to Blue, because I also was really moved by that. But I just think that even just like when they show when they go to the Renaissance part in Cowboy Carter, even just that, like, I don't know, there's something I get like emotional each time, like they like you see the like
yes, like flash, yes,
because it's pictures. Just like you it's just so that's why it's hard for me to say like Renaissance can be top, because I'm like, this is just never going to be on a mainstream stage, like, you know what I'm saying? Like
it's beautiful.
It's beautiful.
That's why I feel like it's just, I don't know, it's just something about this one makes you appreciate that just Renaissance time, and it's just like it is more like hands down, I feel like this tour was more emotional, just like the songs. Like, you know, I mean, she brought Rumi out for God's sake.
Yeah, Protector, Blackbird.
It's like you were ready to cry every day.
Daughter.
She's like singing to Rumi, you know? And flamenco and just for fun. Yeah. And all of that. So
I cannot wait for them visuals. Can't wait.
I know. We're in for a treat. But yeah, I had no thought that she was about to bring out Destiny Child. Not at all.
And yes, and sorry, before we get to that, and I just feel like I feel like there was just so much hesitancy when people were like, she's gonna make a country album, y'all. And I feel like now looking back in hindsight, it's like she just, the best way to say it, she did that. Like, you know, from start to finish, it was wrapped up with a bow. Like there's nothing more I could have asked for this run.
And it was just so perfect. Like she was talking about when she was saying singing sweet songs to Las Vegas, like the intro of this album with American Requiem to Amen. It was just so seamlessly perfect for the tour.
Yeah. I mean, she's on an incredible album run. She's been on an incredible album run since Self-Titled. I believe, though, Act 3, I think this trilogy...
Come on now.
This trilogy, though, I think, I was thinking about this earlier, could stand alone to some people as, like, her best work. And that's amazing to be doing at 40-something decades into your career, that, like, people are still saying this could be the best album.
I mean, nobody does research. Like, we're not doing research for anybody else.
But wait, for the sake of time, let's talk about, so you said Blue. I also get really emotional when... they're just playing, like, you know, Miss Thing, this thing, just like her mother. I'm just like, I'm like, each time she comes out, each time she walks out and they're just like that, like, interlude is playing, I'm like, you as well have just grown up so much. And the weight of, like, Beyonce being like, you know, they're like, every queen has an heir to their throne. I'm like, bitch, and you're doing it, you know, like, you're walking in those steps and making it your own, and you're doing it well. It's not like it's like you can't dance, like, you're doing it well.
Oh my goodness. And she was in a lot. I feel like she was in more numbers last night than I don't know, maybe I just haven't noticed her in all of them, but it's just like the fact that you are 13 years old and you are dancing alongside these professional dancers and look amazing, like you look clean, you look like you're doing it.
And to me, it's like, and I agree, and like, this is the thing, I feel like me and you both coming from the dancing world, we know there's extremely talented 13-year-old dancers. So to me, that's not even, to me, the thing that's just so mind-blowing is, like, there's something about Beyonce where it's like, she's a good dancer, but like, she wouldn't hold a candle to, like, trained, like, classically trained dancers in a way. But Beyonce has this era and aura about her that she makes these dance moves her own and great.
She creates
dances. Blue is like going down that lane, and I find it to be just like, there's something so impressive about it, I guess.
Oh my god. I can't believe, like, when I look at the dancers and see how hard they're dancing and see how these are technically trained dancers, you know, and it's just like, and you are standing next to them and you don't look out of place. You don't look like you shouldn't be there. Like, that is incredible.
And I really do believe those words where they're like, you know, she's coming, get ready, you know, that's like, crazy. And I'm just like, I really do believe that, like, that's why it was giving me goosebumps, because I was like, I actually think that they're cooking something with Blue, and like, we're eventually maybe
I'm not ready. Okay,
maybe not. It's not Act 3. Maybe it's a surprise.
4.
Right? Maybe it's a surprise act drop. Act 4.
Blue Ivy is like
Ivy. But I was like, I think that everything with her is so intentional that she would not say, like, get ready, she's coming, just for her to walk down a fucking thing. I think that there's something bigger, and I'm so excited.
It's so excited. Funny how you be excited. I be like scared. I'm like, I'm not ready for Blue to be like,
and just like
a superstar,
and just to have, like, I don't know, even each time, like, I hear where they're just like her mother, I'm just like, yes, like, your mother is like laying the red carpet, you know, for you right now, and I hope that you seize this moment, you know, like, you step into it, you're a fucking diva with it, you dance your ass off, you sing like
so impressive.
You don't yes,
she did so good, and she just seems very, like, humble, like, she gets it, and she loves her mom, and
even I think her being on it, like, that's what I'm saying, she did that with this thing. It's like she's giving her daughter an education into, like, her like country roots. Like, you know, this is a girl who was born in Manhattan, and now lives in LA. Like, she like, her connection to Houston and country is not right. Exactly. So I was like, this is just an education on so many levels, and it's deeper than just, like, so many things.
Oh my goodness.
Then Destiny's Child came out.
Yes, Destiny's Child. Oh, Shabuzi did come out too. That was really cute. Shabuzi looked good. I was like, okay. Shabuzi.
Oh my god, everyone said that in the comments. I was cracking up.
Okay, Shabuzi. But yes, Destiny's Child. Like, honestly, I need to rewatch it because I was very disoriented. Because I was just like, what the fuck? Like,
yeah.
What? Like what song did they come out to?
They came out to, well, they did Energy, but they did something before Energy. Child of Destiny.
They did Bootylicious.
They did that song.
Okay, that's what they came up.
Like they came out to that, like they came up to that being in the back.
I just can't take it. I'm not able to like take these big things. Like I'm just like,
I was struck by like how good they look. Like because I was, oh sorry, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like how that it went into like
I know
Destiny's Child and Blue walked out.
She said, "Give it up for Destiny's Child." Then it's done.
Yeah,
I was like, that's why I was like, there's something coming with Blue. Like there's something coming with Blue.
Blue, I'm not ready. Okay.
I also just, I mean, we can talk about our theories on Beehive Buzz. We don't get too into it, but I do think like
also Jay-Z came out.
Yeah, Jay-Z came out too. I love how we just said other than that. But Destiny's Child, I was struck by how good they look, because I feel like sometimes like 90s pop stars kind of look like, you know, not like celebrities anymore. And like all of them just look so good. The harmonies on Energy, I loved.
Michelle was singing down. I was very proud of her.
Yes, and it was just, I don't know, I love that like she constantly brings them in when they can come in, you know?
Yes. This is her roots. Like, it makes sense, actually.
And it makes sense, right?
Yeah, it's like, this is where it all started.
Yes, we all started. We were living in fucking Texas. Like, this, and that's why I'm just saying, like, it's just so good. But I do think, I've seen a lot of theories now, people being like, they do think Act 3 or the surprise, potentially Act 4, will be something with Destiny's Child, because they're just like but I don't know, we can talk about our theories, like I said, more. I mean,
they said that they're gonna be in the visuals, and that part where the part in the concert visuals where she's like riding the bike and then she looks at like the other person, like that looks like Michelle. So I don't know. They'll always, like, this solidified that they will always be in the universe.
The project,
at whatever point makes sense to platform them and bring them out, she will.
So what do you think? Okay, so are you of the belief that these visuals might come? Like, I'm at the point now where I know there's visuals. I have no idea. I'm willing to bet there are visuals. There's a movie, and I'm of the belief that like we're going to get like a like after all the 3 acts are done, we're getting like all of the visuals, whether that is in drops, like here's Act 1, here's Act 2 a couple months later, however it is, or if it's one sitting. But I'm of the belief we're gonna get all of them at once.
Yeah, I would say that. I just, because it's 3 acts, like, she's so smart. It's just like there's no rhyme or reason. Like 3 is just like an odd number, so it's just like we can't really pinpoint when this is gonna come out. Versus, I'm like, because Renaissance came out in Leo season, so I'm just like, is Act 3 coming out soon? And if it is, like, when is it?
Well, did you see, like, everyone, like, the day, I don't know if this is true or not, but it was, like, the day that she either announced or dropped these albums all happened on, like, either 27th or 29th. Yeah, the 29th. And so I'm like,
it might come out on the 29th,
right, y'all. I don't think it's coming out in 2 days, but
July 29th is when Renaissance came out.
I know. But I was like, so people were like, I think it's going to be in the 29th of something. But I mean, it would still give her time. No, I think she's going to.
I don't know what the.
I think it's going to be in 2026, because I'm just like, I think she's about to like go on a vacation. Like she's going to be gone.
I mean, she can. Like, but if you think about,
but I guess the music's already done.
Probably. Yeah, when the music is out, she don't have to do nothing. Like,
that's true.
If you think about the time where we were listening to Cowboy Carter, like she was planning the tour.
I guess in my mind,
planning the tour for Act 3 right now.
Right.
Everything is happening already.
I don't know, but I pray Act 3 is rock.
It's gonna be rock.
And I pray that there is a surprise Act 4, and that if there is, it is a Destiny's Child album, or it is a like Blue and Beyonce situation, or a Blue Ivy launch. That's what I'm hoping, because I just don't think, like I said, I don't think the like get ready, she's coming, and heir to her throne, like all that. It's like all that is too much amped up just for her to walk down. Like I think it's for more.
I just think this is all crazy. I don't know how she is able to just be this larger than life.
I know. I was thinking about that too.
And I'm like, everybody loves her. Like, you love her just as much as me.
Like, I mean, we are, like, as we always say, we are so lucky to be and grateful to be alive during her lifetime, because, like, I can only imagine this is like the excitement my dad had for, like, Michael Jackson, because it's kind of like that. It's like this, the Jackson 5, you saw them as a kid, they were this, like, big entertainment family, then the one of them goes solo and they're, you know, shooting off to the stars, right? Mm-hmm. I'm just like, and then it's like, this is Beyonce, but then it's like, her daughter might be launched next. Like, I mean, it's just like, this
she's
can go.
A Black woman. Okay. Yeah. I mean, she's a woman at that. Like, it's just, I mean, like, so cool.
She tops herself, but I'm so excited for her. The one thing I've been waiting for is a rock album from this woman. So I'm like,
oh my God, me too.
I am going to.
That is going to blow our fucking.
To me, that might be my favorite album. Like, if she does what I think she's gonna do, Act 4 might be like, Act 3 might be like the one I'm like, this is my favorite music out of all of the three.
Yeah, it could be for sure. I mean, you know, I am a rock stan. Like, I'm ready for her to be just as, you know,
screaming,
nasty, and
guitar, drums. Like, I want it to be like gritty,
grimy.
Yeah, I want her to go there, and it'll be interesting to see. I was thinking about this too, because I was like, it'll be interesting to see what if Rumi like in 2 years will be inserted in a way that like Blue has. You know, whether that's singing, whether that's instruments, whether that's dancing. But probably. Like, I wonder what
this is
Rumi
obviously a family affair. This is like. Mm-hmm. This is definitely a family affair. So yeah, I'm just excited. I'm holding on to my little seat because it was so funny. People in the like on Twitter after were just like, what do we do now? Like,
that's how I felt at the end of Act 2. I'm sorry, at least we got a movie. But we got the movie. But yes. I think we're getting the movie. I mean, to me, visuals are separate for the movie. Like, I think there's music video visuals, and I think there's movie. The movie, I believe she will probably drop in the fall. Like, I would be
in terms of like the concert.
Yeah, movie. Like the HBO deal thing. I believe we will get that like at the end of August.
The CowBoy Carter.
Yes, toy. The end of August. When school's about to start, like around September 1st time, maybe her birthday. I mean, September, like we will get like
right. You're right, because the tour did go long. Well, we were in theaters last time. You think it'll be HBO now?
Well, I'm positive it's HBO.
Oh, okay. Well, yeah, I am holding on to my seat. I am just like CowBoy Carter. Part is over, but yeah, you're right. We have such things to look forward to.
Yes, and then I think the new year happens, and then we get Act 3.
I'm just like, please put the stuff out, like, so that we can rewatch this. I can't live without this. Okay,
I think that's all the plan. Like, once this is all done, I think there will be a Beyonce streaming platform where we'll be able to watch Life Is But a Dream, and like honestly, all those little fucking.
She might have live. Like, I think she might have like. I mean, it would behoove her to have like a live of the tour. I don't know if she'll do it every night, but like there was 182,000 people.
I know, I saw that. She would make a lot of money, and I know she cares about that money if she did have some type of live. But I hope she wouldn't charge for it. It's just that hopefully she gets some money off of just the streaming,
right?
But it's
like
free.
And stuff.
Yeah, because
and like partners with TikTok.
Yes, because it's smart. Like TikTok has this booth. They set up the camera. She gets paid through TikTok, and we just run up TikTok or whatever it is at that time. But we'll figure it out.
All I know is Beyonce, you overwhelm me constantly, and
you did that, girl. Like,
I don't know what I'm supposed to do now.
You did that. Like, girl,
exceed our expectations.
You brought CowBoy hats
every
back.
Time. Mm-hmm. It worked. Okay. Mm-hmm. The American flag stuff. Mm-hmm. You did that.
You did that.
You educated us.
But we'll talk more about. We'll do a Billy Hive Buzz with more of our like theories, because I feel like I have a lot of thoughts on.
And I'm about to go watch the Lore Breakers, like that. You know who that is?
Yes.
I'm gonna go and watch all of those deep dives. So we'll have much more to talk about. We hope you guys enjoyed this episode. We'll be back next week. Make sure you guys go to our website, send us emails for questions. And yeah, we love you guys.
Until next time.
All right. Bye.
Thank you so much for listening. Remember to email us your discussion topics at whoamitojudgepod@gmail.com. Also, remember to subscribe to Who Am I to Judge podcast on Spotify and everywhere you get your podcasts. If you love us, please rate us and review. And if you don't, leave us alone. Tell a friend to tell a friend. See y'all next week. Bye, friends.